Whoa, what's up? Let's check out the price action. We got jobs dropping on our heads here. We are loading. How we all doing? Alex O Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. We're getting a bit of a dump here. Now we're going back up. Non-farm payroll comes in at 336, which is a positive outlook for jobs, which is negative for the markets because they want jobs to crumble. Non-farm payroll is up in the market right now. We got a double top, and it looks like the markets are reacting a little bit to this data. Are we going to get a push down? Hope you're all doing well. Alex O Crypto coming at you as quick as possible, throwing this all together. I thought it was at 9:30. It looks like we're going live at 8:30. Let's go, baby. The dump show has begun. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck to all who are in along. Are we going to drop down any further? Let's see. It came in pretty positive, man. That's if they're trying to break this system here, it might not be too good. This could be a fake out though. Let's wait and find out here. We got some key levels for us. So jobs come in positive. We'll talk about this as the stream progresses. Excuse me. Good to see all you guys. Lunar Beaches Crypto with the chicanery, tricking us. Saying 9:30. Maybe we should do our own research, eh, Lunar Beaches? How we all doing, man? How we all doing? Have we had a good week? It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, man. Thank you, Nanya, for sharing that in the chat. I mean, Schaefer. I mean, Nanya. French Toaster. He's got otters, candles, and lemons. Is that Frankie Candles and Crypto Lifer? Wild. Okay, so we're getting a bit of a dumpski here. I said last night, right here, right around this wick right here, that we're gonna get a pump. I was right, which is pretty sweet. So if you had taken that trade last night, I mean, it was bedtime for me, but I saw price coming down to a key level of support. You meant 8:30. That's the one. So we are getting a bit of a dump here. Wow. Yesterday with the rejection, we're getting these pumps overnight. You notice this? So overnight, we're getting these crawling up kind of. So we got this one. Then we got this one. Then we got this one. And then we got this one. And now we've gotten this one. Okay, that's kind of interesting to think about. Is that overnight, maybe it's Felix in Australia. He's pumping the market up. When we're sleeping, and then all of a sudden we wake up and we just dump the thing on his head. How you doing, French? Hope you're all doing well. I kind of like panicked through this all together so that we could start the stream and watch price action. So it took me about 5 minutes getting it all ready. So the question of the day is, we're going to have to make a poll. We're going to have to get creative off the top here. Look at the dumpski. Wow. We did not see that coming. We did not see that coming, but we would have taken it, right? Getting crushed. We do have key support underneath us here that we can look to hold us up. The ES is flat. The ES is flat right now. So the ES is very flat. Has moved down ever so slightly. Bitcoin's flying to the ground. We've dropped a whole %. Everything on... Okay. Bitcoin's coming down, but it's crawled back up, so it's basically coming to where it's pumped back up this morning. No poll this morning, says French Toaster. Oh, bro, my brain's been working on the idea for the poll. So we're gonna get you that poll pretty soon. I'm still trying to be a bit creative here. Okay, trying to be a bit creative. Wow, we're getting dumped on here. So, the poll is, if you were reborn as an animal and had to pick one, which one would you pick, okay? We're going to go with a llama, an emu, a sloth, or an elephant. You know how some people are very like, oh man, if I came back as an animal, I'd want to be a hawk, or I'd want to be a cheetah, or I'd want to be a lion. Like, what if you had like a really like pretty shitty choice? What if you're like, okay, I'm going to come back as a mouse? You'd be spitting on people, Lunar Beaches, Crypto, Saint Llama. You'd be spitting on... That's camels. Isn't it camels? Camels spit on people. And all of you who want to be elephants all want to do the twirly thing with your trunk because you can't do it your damn selves right now. Biden wants stocks to dump. Is that the bonds will have some relief? If securities can come down, that would allow bonds to grow and stop dumping. Nobody wants bonds, man. Look at this. Look at the 10-year, man. 10 years just taking a ripper to the downside. The 10-year U.S. government bonds taking a beating. And the 2-year pumping to the moon. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. It crawled its way all the way back up just to get absolutely smack dabby doozled. Okay, we're putting in new lows. Yikes. Not looking good for Mr. Bonds here. James Bond. Not looking too good here. French Toaster's waving his trunk around like a madman. Like an absolute madman. French Toaster in the house. So we want to see 10 gain on the 5. Okay. Do I have the 5 here as well? I do not have the 5 here. Maybe I should add the 5. US. What's the ticker symbol? US 05. US 5 here. Let me just type it in. You're going to have to tell me the ticker symbol, my friend. It's too early for me. Early in the morning. 10 gain on the 5 and the 2. Yeah, I got the 2. 6 months. 3 months. US 05Y. Thank you very much, my friend. There it is. Ooh, look at the euro. Euro versus the US dollar. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's do a euro trip, Otter Gang. Let's do a euro trip. That would be fun. Now looking at the US 5-year. Woof, to the sky. To the sky, baby. Very interesting. Okay, so we've gotten a dump. We've gotten... So it's always like, why do they call this farm payrolls? But they got an unemployment rate. And unemployment rate comes in as predicted. So therefore, we should pretty much stay flat, right? If we're predicting this, then why aren't we coming in flat? Why is it a shock to the market? You knew the numbers were coming. Is it the farm? Is it the farm that's moving us? Because that's definitely almost double. It's surprising. We were supposed to come in down here. We were supposed to see the decline on this chart here. We were supposed to see it below at 150, and it came up at 336. Well above an upwardly revised 227 in August and beating market forecasts of 170K. It is the strongest gain in 8 months and well above the 70 to 100K needed per month to keep up the growth in the working age populations, signaling that the labor market is gradually easing but remains resilient despite the Fed's tightening campaign. Job gains occurred in leisure, however you say it, and hospitality. So, looks like people are chilling in hospitality. Okay. So it's not all government this time. Why would people... Winter's coming, man. Why are people going to be getting jobs in hospitality? That's interesting. Government 47 in healthcare, or 41K in healthcare. That's good. Very interesting to see. Why is it still loading? Is it reloading? Is it going again? Come on, man. The unemployment rate is, the U.S. was 3.8. Same thing. Consolidating evidence. So it came in the same, right? That the labor market remains tight on historical standards. So we've gotten data. It's moved the market down a little bit. Financial advice by 30-year bonds now. Oh, wow. US 30. Why? %5 over the next 30. You got to hold this thing for 30 years, though, man. Like, forget about that. Wow. So is anybody trading this morning? I'm not in a trade right now. I'm looking for price to come out and take. So the trade this was last night at these lows. I was out with some friends having a nice dinner, might be planning on building a homestead, buying some land, building a homestead. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we build a homestead? I get what he's saying. So you don't need to hold it for that long. When they dump, people will want to buy them because they're safe, right? The bonds are safe. So say in 3 to 7 years from now, locked in at 5%, it's going to be very, very hard to find anything that good. Because you want the Gouda. You guys want to come back as an elephant? I made that too easy, right? I made that poll way too easy. I think you guys are definitely cheating here. Pick an elephant. None of you want to be an emu. Like, they're kind of awkward if you're going to be an emu. You got to, you're all legs, man. You're all legs. You're all legs. Nobody's going to be able to get that rate, I got a nice savings account where I get 5%. But that's not going to last forever. Not forever, man. So the ES has dumped. It is dumping like a mofro. Very sorry there, David. I was on SPX. Still waking up, my man. I'm only halfway done this coffee, man. I just stripped the live stream to hang out with you guys. The ES is getting a spanking, okay? It's not going to be a good market open. I guarantee you Friday we're going to get a dump ski. Look at this. NASDAQ down. Mofro. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying my best here, bro. I was out late last night having a nice dinner with some friends, talking about buying some land. I'm going to become a farmer. And, like, for me, I was born, like, in the thick of the city. Like, downtown Toronto. Like, could walk to the middle of it. And definitely, I grew up a city slicker, man. City slicker. By year 5, grade 5, I was taking a streetcar, a bus, and a subway just to get to school. It was only about 10 minutes to get to school, but the route was such that you take a bus up to the subway station, the subway across a station, and then the streetcar down a station. And that's when I was 11 years old, hanging out in the Bell payphone booths, causing trouble, internet cafes, all that fun stuff, playing baseball and basketball and all the wild things you do as a city slicker. And then I moved up north, started playing hockey, met some farmers, all that good stuff. So I can and I will grow maple syrup. I can and I will grow maple syrup. Let's go look at these bonds, baby, because the bonds are moving. The 30-year is pumping to the moon. 5%, 30. Whew. 5%, 30. Nunya, are you going to buy some bonds? Are you going to be James Bond of the Otter Gang? Otter Bond? Oh my God. I sat down with a financial advisor like 3 weeks ago, and he's trying to talk me into this fucking shit. I'm not even lying. And I'm like, what about, like, if I just held it in, a cash account? He's like, well, we have this thing, we give you like 2.5% interest on your cash. I'm like, well, I'm in on 5%. He was like, oh yeah, where? I'm like, and you're advising me, right? I was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? It's just to get Mrs. Otter a credit card, He's trying to upsell me. Listen here, boy. Buy Bitcoin. I got a no limit, 5% interest on my cash, but then they were offering like 2.6% and trying to and I was like, I'm just here for a credit card, man. My guy is 1%. Is you have a minimum? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, well, simple here. If you hold over a certain amount, you get 5%. It's interesting. A lot of banks. There's lots of competition in banks right now in Canada, which is good because Royal Bank and TD, Toronto Dominion, kind of like run it all. So it's interesting. We could be coming down to this point of control here if we do dump. So we do have a point of control below us here. That's at 27,200-ish area. Okay. That's where we will look for price. If it loses this support right above us here, we'll look for it to come down. 27.3. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go like 27. Yeah, 365. 365. Damn fine. Boom, shaka to me one more time. Get low. Okay, the hourly is looking pretty bearish. Rolling over. Red dot printing. 30-minute. Red dot confirmed. Rolling over. posturing to the downside. Let's look at the long-term time frames. Very choppy here in the momentum waves. Nothing very serious on the 4-hour. Big rejection here. Big rejection. But the momentum waves are quite small here. 8 hours ready to roll over. 12-hour was ready yesterday. Yeah, we got the red dot confirmed. Rolling over, posturing to the downside. VWAP is below the 0 line. Okay, so that's a good leading indicator here. And yeah, we're kind of overbought. Kind of overbought here on the daily. Looking like there's room for the downside. So we're going to keep our eye on that. Yeah, we would like that fake out to the upside, David. Da man. We'll just call you the man. Yeah, so we got a little bit of last night in the free Discord. We definitely got that move, right? So I put the bounce baby in the chat. We got that beautiful bullish divergence with low volume. Okay, so this is the thing. It is low volume, so you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. So when we zoom in, this was the kind of setup I just mentioned before bed. And you got the higher high, right? And you got the lower low. And for me, that was the setup. Where we're looking, we can see all the exhaustion down here. Okay, I took a scalp from here to here last night. Literally. Price is coming down to this box, so we could get a bounce from here. I'm trying to get in below here. But yeah, I said bounce, baby. And it took a long time to play out. Don't get me wrong. This would have been, you would need some immense patience for this thing to play out, okay? This probably could have been your entry right here, right? Let's zoom in on this price action. So, lower low. Maybe we need to catch this on the 5-minute because the volume was so low. Okay. So you can see that price is getting lower and momentum waves are getting higher, right? So there's another entry kind of deal. Money flows crossing over into the green here. Yeah, so hard to trade last night, in my opinion. So we're getting this pushed down into this zone here. We'll see if we can find anything for you guys today, but hopefully we get a little bit of a bounce here. 27,360, baby. Let's do a 360. There you go. I just did a 360. This just in, Vladimir Putin's calling Trudeau of Canada an idiot. What else is new? We all think he's an idiot too, bro. There's maybe something we can agree on. My God. I don't know if I'm going to repost that. Wild. Okay, we're going to end this poll. We got a better poll up our sleeves. Okay, so looking at the Bitcoin price, what are we doing right now? 30 years at 5 point. That's wild. Look at that. Have bonds ever been this high? Okay. Back in my day, Sonny, in 2007, Back in my day. Okay. So maybe we just want to be like, child of the 80s. Back in 1992, we were selling 9% bonds. Look at this thing. That's COVID. So where's stability here? That's what I'm wondering. Whew, here comes the dump, man. Is anybody trading the bounce? Oof. Is anybody trading the bounce here? Bitcoin gonna bounce? Not looking too good after this beautiful non-farm payrolls coming in way too high. Way too high. Jobs looking okay. Break even on the jobs. We're pushing down. Can we go lower? Of course we can. We always go lower. Let's zoom out. Where's the liquidity, my friends? Let's ask ourselves that question. When we get to the charts, we ask ourselves, where is the liquidity here? To me, the liquidity is most likely up here, around 29,000, which I don't think we're going to just now, or 27,000, right? There's longs, lots of longs down here, man, even up here. There's longs around here. Can we be going lower? We've had a beautiful market structure to the upside. What would be the retracement now? Okay, so that's how we got to think. Is where does the market maker, where do they want to push price, right? We do a swing, we do a little Fibonacci, we get a golden pocket right down here. Look at that. 27,000, right? We would like to see it push down. And guess what it's doing? It's pushing down, and it's the weekend. So this is the last kind of hurrah for the market, which is interesting to see. A lot of people... What is going on in 2007? Oh, it's the 80s. Oh, yeah. Recession and hyperinflation. Yeah. And then the bull market of the 90s, right? That's kind of recession and hyperinflation in the 80s. Bull market in the early 90s, right? I'm just trying to understand the history here. I'm maybe not as smart as you guys. You want me to check out open interest for you? No problem, my friend. So open interest to the downside alongside with CVD. So it's pretty even here. We ain't getting any divergence, my man. Nothing yet. Just straight downside here. Coinalyze. No divergence yet. If we see posturing to the upside on open interest and price moving down, we could be looking for a long, but nothing yet, my man David. Nothing yet. I've got that open too. Okay, look at us push now. Point of control. Bounce, baby. Bounce, baby. Whew. Coming down to 27,150. Wow, look at the movement here, my friends. Look at the movement. This is like when you drink prune juice too early in the morning. We're getting a beautiful dump ski here on the Bitcoin price. Where will the price continue to fall to? That is a good question. They are pushing. They are pushing. So we got our point of control, which they're bouncing at. We've blasted through this one here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Next stop, 27,000. Next stop, 27,000. Train is coming through. Next stop's 27,000. Wow. Massive dump this morning. Massive dump this morning. Trying to push through these lows. Okay, that's what we're trying to do right now. You can see we got a lot of support here. Trying to hold us up. Next level is 27,000. point of control here of the range. No divergences on the CVD and open interest as of yet. We still got posturing both sides to the downside. We're trying to break through here. Wow, look at the price. Look at this. This is some good action this morning. Hope you're all doing well. If you're in the short, man, don't forget to pay yourself. Thank you guys for being here. Trying to be here for you guys. I threw this stream together really quick just so that we could get on here and watch price action together. This is my bounce level here. 26,950. Can we see that wick to the downside? Wouldn't that be nice? Just a fake out. 30-year to the moon here. 30-year to the moon. We got the ES dumping on our ass as well. Okay. Half an hour until market opens. Probably not going to be pretty for all these all this stock market. Probably going to get a right beaten for the stock market incoming. Everybody get your beautiful get out your water wings. We're just trying to survive here. Nunya says, glad you did. Good morning, Dave Digital. Good morning. Showing the otters in the chat. I'll ignore the beavers, man. No need for beavers. No beavers here. We're getting a bounce off this point of control. It's quite nice. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Dave. How you been, man? We're getting dumped on. We all got our water wings on. We're floating. We're floating. Wow. Massive push to the downside. It'd be interesting to see if we can bounce from this point of control here. Be very interesting. It's trying to hold up this level, man. This level is beastly. Look at that. Look at that. Pushing back. Not today, my friend. I'll be back. Not today. Okay. Getting a bounce. This structure, though. What do we got here? Rejection. Do we have a lower low here? It's close. It's close if we have a lower low. We do. Okay. That's not good. That's not a good sign for the bulls. The bulls. We got a lower low here. Downtrend. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What's going on, Wayne C? Good to see you. Good morning, my man. We're getting a beautiful dump because of the non-farm payrolls / jobs report. So, right now, we're just watching price action, seeing where unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls has taken us. This non-farm payrolls came in double what they were forecasting, so positive news means they need to break the market a little bit more. Jobs coming in as predicted. So for me, it's like, okay, they're not happy. They ain't happy. We're getting a nice bounce off the point of control right now, though. So maybe they're trying to fake out. It's quite the fake out, to be fair. If it is a fake out, they're doing quite a nice job of it. Okay. It's probably coming back up to grab some of these people who got in late. The ES has dumped on our ass, but it is having a little bit of a bounce. Hasn't put in a lower low yet, so that could be positive. The Dixie's climbing as it does. Let's go over to the Dixie. Let's take a look. Stop looking at my Dixie. Dixie to the moon, as per usual. Got this 107 resistance. Trying to hold off here, but it's still making higher lows. If we are to continue this trend, right? Very good to see. A little bit of a pushback, bouncing off this point of control. We were thinking about taking the trade. I've learned my lesson too many times trading news, so we'll stay out of that. We'll stay out of that. Going golfing today, again. I know, hard life, I'm sorry. We're going golfing today. I cannot trade, my life is over. Come on, dude. David, we'll be alright. Hope Wayne C got his beautiful sandwich from the missus. If not, we're going to have to get Mrs. Otter to send him a chippy tea, some curry sauce. Crimson Caravan Company, what's going on? Crimson Caravan Company. Stop whining. Stop whining. Press buy. Buy and sell. This is pretty good, man. You can see the farm payrolls have dumped on our ass, but don't worry, we got coffee and prune juice. Yeah, I got two. I got two today. I got 2 coffees today. I'm preparing for the worst. Market maker dumping it on our ass. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get those likes up, my friends. Let's get those likes up. Hope you're all doing well. Watching price action together, and you can see how easy you mark out the point of control. You know, my trade setup's down here. Maybe I'm just a little bit over cautious lately because I missed another trade by this much before. Maybe I should have taken the point of control trade, right? But you can see how the levels are respected, right? The levels are respected. Wow, we're getting pushed back, eh? Look at this. Everybody is getting wrecked who shorted this. Everybody, not many people caught it up top here. Not many people caught it up top. Right? Not many people caught it up top. Now we're coming back up to resistance here. Let's see if we pause out here and drop back down on people. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, I'm trying to be creative with my polls. I'm thinking of a poll. If you were stuck in a continuous loop, which one would you pick? I'm trying. What is something that continuously loops? I don't know. We're losing people here. We're losing people. I've got to go. Piano Matty B time. I'll check back in soon. Love you guys. By the way, I caught the top and I told you about it. See you soon. Oh, man. Dave Digital catching the top. Thanks for dropping by, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys. So market opens up in 10 minutes. Let's do some top-down analysis. We're getting bounced off the point of control. So what we were concerned about all week is basically this bullish weekly pattern. Okay, so the bullish weekly pattern is really what I've been watching. And for me, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a head and shoulders, right? I'm seeing the head and shoulders here on the weekly, where price is looking to play out, right? Where price is looking to play out. We have not completed this right shoulder yet. So if we look at it, it's something like this, right? Something like this. So if we do come back over here, there's a very good chance that we dump, okay? That's the kind of the bearish situation. Also, we have a trend line. If we go from this top all the way down to, I believe, here. Or is it here? It's somewhere like that. So we've kind of flipped this to support. But on the market cipher B here, we can simply see that we have printed the green dot. We are continuing to the upside. All the posturing is to the upside, okay? So we just got some bad news. Good, bad, whatever you want to call it. We just got news, okay? And it has dumped the market, but now we're popping back up, which we'll keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on. We're kind of stopping and starting right now. So we'll keep an eye on that for you guys. I got it on the other screen. As we flip through here, we can see on the 4-day, the 3-day, the 2-day. Okay, those all look. Money flow's bearish on that. But on the 5-day, we are green in the money flow and posturing to the upside. So the 5-day does look like it wants to continue this beautiful arc up, right? And we do have some key resistance above us, okay? So that's something we need to note, is that above us, we have key levels of resistance. Now, if you haven't gotten this chart with the levels above us that we're looking to trade, make sure to join us in the free Discord. The link is in the description below, where I post my trade setups. We gave the pump last night. Also, we give the levels, right? So you go here, you click here, you get the levels, you add them to your charts, and you look for a reaction on price. Okay, very simple. Simple thing. I find the levels, you guys take the levels and you apply them, and you do your due diligence on those levels, okay? So we got the pump up, but now we go over to the 4-day and the 3-day. Now the 3-day has trigger waved and it has come over and across, which is positive, but money flow has yet to follow, okay? Money flow still remains in the red, and the posturing on the VWAP is to the downside. So that could be leading us downwards. Now the 2-day is what is going to be the make and break, okay? So for me, bear with me. I'm going to the dentist today. Hopefully it fixes this damn tooth. But on the 2-day, we're looking at this curling over, okay? You can see the momentum wave is quite high up here. We haven't gotten a red dot, but it's quite high up here, and VWAP's leading the way into the red money flow. So if the VWAP gets smashed through here, we look for the money flow to continue in the red, okay? And then we look for the red dot on the momentum wave and the curl over, and that could lead us to the downside, okay? In the next, over the weekend, okay? This is for over the weekend, right? Then we go to the daily. Same kind of deal, okay? Red dot, green dot, red dot now. So mixed signals because it's kind of been choppy. But VWAP is to the downside, money flow crossed over. So mixed signal here, but overall the momentum wave looks to push downwards. Okay, so I would go with that. And the stochastics posturing downwards, VWAP's posturing downwards. So more downwards than not, right? And we can see we pumped up. We're getting a little bit of exhaustion on these wicks above us here around this 28,000 area, which is key resistance. Okay, let's not forget that is key resistance. We would have liked to see it come up a little bit higher in order to grab some liquidity up top here, but that's okay. We are pushing in an uptrend right now. Okay, so things to watch. There's the trend line here. Do I have the trend line? I think I do have the trend line. Okay, so we got the trend line here that we're looking to flip to support and push upwards, okay? Secondly, we're stuck in this range, okay? There's a beautiful range here. We are at the point of control of this range, right? We just got to bounce off of this point of control. Funny thing, eh? Funny thing, like literally right off of the bounds, right off of the point of control. Okay, we did not take the trade because news. We sometimes we'll trade news, but very rarely because it's gonna dump on our ass. So we need to protect ourselves. Thirdly, we are at a key level of support that is below us. Okay, so below us we have 27,000. Now, if we pull 27,000 across, especially with our previous range that we've been trading in for friggin' yonks since August, you can see that this is a key level to hold us up. Okay, we finally blast through this. We want to see price hold, and it has held even with bearish news. Okay, Alex O Crypto, please check out the CME gap. Fed watch for the increase rate. Check out the CME group Fed. Oh yeah, okay. I'll tell you CME gap. So he's talking about the Fed watch tool, right? So we're down to 70. Ooh, we're down to 71%. So this has been at 75 to 80%, right? That we're gonna get a rate, no rate hike. Okay, now we're up to almost 30% chance of rate hike that could be coming, because they said they're gonna be hard on us for the next bit, right? And then look at this. This is for December. Merry Christmas. Possible rate hike. Okay, 40%. But that's interesting. We moved a whole almost 5%, which is quite a big deal to having more of a rate hike. Okay, so this has actually moved since we got the data here on the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. Okay, so interesting to see. We know they're just numbers and they probably are manipulating us, but no matter what, they're gonna play these games with us. And look, the ES is getting dumped on. We're about to open up in 13 minutes here for the S&P 500. We'll see how that reacts to the data. We're probably going to see a nice big dump-a-palooza, okay? So watching the Bitcoin price, yes. So back to it on the daily here. So we can see that we've held this point of control, this key level here for us to continue this uptrend to the upside. We have made higher highs, which is a change in market structure than what we have before. Now, if we're looking at this and we're looking at this just being one of these, well then, okay, that's kind of like big term outlook, right? This can vary, but as long as it doesn't get above this 31.8, we kind of are still in a downtrend, big time term, okay? But in short time term, we are, okay, we've come down, right? We were trying, this was actually, wait. This was actually higher because this was a buy bit wick. Okay, so we came down. Now we've come up, right? And we've put in the final higher high here. Okay, so we've broken this high here, which is important. So we've changed market structure to the upside, but this could just be a corrective pattern to further downside. Okay, so we're watching both of these as they play out right now. So if we do lose this 27,000 point of control, if we do lose this and we come in lower than this low here, right? If we come back down here, right, we can be looking for much lower prices, right? Look for us to come back to 20,000, right? But this 25,000 area we know is a massive level of support below us. So there's many things to watch here. We are kind of in a state of flux in between. We are stuck in this range. So we'll trade the highs, we'll trade the lows depending on what they give us, right? We'll find our entries and hopefully ride out some of these trades to the upside or the downside, vice versa, in order to make that bank, okay? So the daily is looking a bit bearish right now, especially with this news. Let's flip it into the 12-hour here. Now, the 12-hour, we got some double toppage here, but overall curling to the downside as well. But money flow is in the green, okay? It took a bit to push up here. We've been a bit choppy the last couple days. It's been nice to see some good trades. A lot of you guys are winning in the Discord. I took a couple good trades on this as well, so it has been a bit hard to decipher where we're going to bounce from, where price is going to go, but we have had some good trade setups given in advance. I mean, we gave this trade to the downside perfectly. We gave the bounce from there perfectly. So we even gave this one yesterday. We didn't take it yesterday because we were a little bit high up on the trade setup. So I won't say I gave it to you guys yesterday, but we were ready. We were ready to take that short yesterday. So there's been some good trades today. Congratulations to you guys if you've made them. And we'll continue over here to just hopefully spoon feed them to everyone, right? Because that's what we're all about here at Alex of Crypto is, we give you the trade setups in advance, and you do your due diligence and make a decision for yourself. But hopefully we can all help each other be profitable. So beautiful bounce here. Going over the 4 hour. Money flow is thick, man. Money flow is thick right in the green. But the thing that concerns me here is these choppy momentum waves, okay? So it's not very decisive. You don't have the nice, if you zoom out here, you can see the nice, big, loopy momentum waves. Here we got this, right? So looks like, half-baked camel, whatever you want to call it. So we're stuck in this range. We're flagging out. We'll have to try and trade this the best we can. But I think the longer we continue sideways, the better for... The longer we continue sideways, the better for the bears, in my opinion, because we're pushing up here on the momentum waves. If we continue sideways, we'll see this crawl that way, but that gives the bears more chance to dump it on our ass, okay? Especially on this weekly coming up to the zero line, okay? If this weekly comes to the zero line and we've chopped sideways, I look for this to dump right back down. Then we look for the possible bull divs where we can fire off a beautiful long and maybe ride it to the moon. Okay, so that's kind of my outlook right now. We'll break down the short-term time frames for you guys. We'll take a look at this range and what we got cooking for you guys. So let's zoom out. Let's give you the levels. Here's the levels, I believe. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all these numbers. Look at all these numbers anyways. There's some numbers for you guys. If you want them, take them. I'll save them, share them. Okay? So take that, screenshot it, whatever. Come to the damn Discord, man, and just hang out with us, okay? We'll get rid of this thing. Let's go down into the nitty-gritty. Let's take a look. 1 hour, baby. Don't forget to smash those likes, fam. That's the one. Slam Banjo in the chat. Let's go. This merry-go-round has a dope track playing. You guys are stuck on the NASCAR ride. Imagine being stuck on water skis for like a whole day. You'd be good for a couple hours, and then you just begin dragged by the boat, like straight up, like. Oh man. So we got dumped on, then we got popped up. Now we've really gone flat. Maybe they're waiting for market to open. We got 6 minutes for market to open. Keep it going, bro. Welcome, Roberto Cuozo, my man. I'm just a bachelor, looking for a partner, so without even falling down. Become better, to push me to my limits, to when I'm breaking home. G Corp, what's going on? Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to clean my microphone after this. Check 1. Good morning, G Corp. How's the orchard, man? How's the orchard? Hope you're doing well, man. Not working too hard. Enjoying this beautiful Friday morning with the other gang, hanging out here. We got news. We got dumped on, but we're okay. We're okay. We're bouncing back off the point of control here. We knew we had good support here. We were expecting it to come a little bit lower. I had the trade waiting lower yet again, and we didn't hit. Okay, we didn't hit. That's okay. I'm looking for a little bit of a pushback here. Get rid of this. Add this to the week. Bravissimo. Grazie, grazie. What did the DJ name his son? Eric. 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 Nick Musgrave in the chat. What's going on, my man? Good to see you here, guys. Good to see all you guys here, man. Much love to you guys. Always showing up. Always showing up. That's the ones, man. True homies, man. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Hanging out. We out here having fun, man. No one really. It's all free. It's all good. I'm just trying to trade and make that money. Tony Soprano says LL Cool J is hard as hell. Tony Soprano's on the infinite loop of the water ski, man. Why do DJs make terrible fishing partners? Because they're always dropping the bass, deep bass, boom, 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 B Team Crypto. Let's go. Nick Musgrave in the shirt from 27-7. He's still snapping his fingers for the food, man. The bass. And I got it. The bass. The fish. Yes. Boom, boom. So yesterday we had a poll if you had a superpower. And one of the superpowers was if you snap your fingers, you can have any food you want. Tony Soprano's here catching Big Macs. Or the sapressata. Or the salami. Or the cannoli. He's gotten the cannoli. Beatbox. P-team. 27-7. Look at you, Nick. You're a little angel, man. Look at this guy. Nick Musgrave in the short. Making us all look silly. Nick Musgrave. 27-7. Bro, you've paid yourself, haven't you? Make sure you share that in the Discord, bro. Oh my God, there's a cat in the chat. There's a cat in the chat. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Good to see you guys here. We need a base cannoli. Cannoli is good. I like to see you guys win, man. I like to see you guys win. Right now, there's no trade. Kind of stuck. The trade was from the point of control up, and we got the dump from here. I wasn't ready to take that trade. It was too early. Nick, I believe, is in South Africa, so he's got the opportunity because he's been up probably since we've been sleeping. My man Nick, thank you so much for being here. We can also jump in if you want. We can jump into Nick's office, okay? We have Nick's office here. And we got laminating pouches, okay? This is Nick's office. Sometimes we hang out here. Hanging out with Nick in his office. We also have Mr. David's van here. We got our King Can. Okay? If you want us to come live from your humble abode, just throw it in the chat. Just throw it in the chat. I wasn't able to put the picture of the otters into the background. I wonder if I can do that during the live. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do it, okay? What was it in? Was it in memes? Did you put it in memes, Tony? We don't want to be like Harry Potter here. Oh my God. We're going to get in trouble here. Where did you put it, Tony? On the rect wall. That was it. Okay, so we're going to put the otters with the bundas. Okay? Let's see if we can do it. We're going to hang out with the otters. Okay. Me. Plus. Images. Hey, I'm a carpenter. Don't make fun of me, okay? Just because you guys are talented with computers. I press buy and sell and I make money still, okay? So. Okay, now what is the stream? Does the stream just look like otters now? I want to highlight the bunda though. Yeah, boy. All right. Coming at you live from the Otterville. Coming at you live. How we doing? There we go. We in Otterville, man. What about the price action? Beatboxing and otters. That's for Tony Soprano. Thank you so much for being here, Tony. We love you. Now let's get back to the charts. Woohoo, look at the push, man. Look at the push. Oof. They're like, nah, bro, you're not dumping on our ass. Nah. So the trade's set up. Look at this. Right back to where we started. Right back to where we started. Above the support of the point of control. Okay. Can we crawl back up here? Market has opened. ES is pushing back, okay? ES is pushing back. S&P is opened up flat, okay? Flat as a flat back, okay? Dixie is pushing back down after having the massive wick up. The ES is pushing back up, okay? So this is actually positive. So maybe it was a fake out, my friends. Maybe it was a fake out. Going over to the 10-year. Yeah, 10 years popping back up. The 30-year is popping back down. Okay, we're back down under 5%. All good in the hood, man. Was it a big fake out? We'll have to wait and see, but the S&P is pushing up today, okay? So far, so good. We could get the dump, but right now the S&P has opened up low and is pushing upwards. So can we get the push back up? Bitcoin looks to be pushing up. Nick is out. Good exit, man. Good exit, protecting yourself here. Pushing back to the moon. That's why we don't trade these crazy news things. Get in and out, pay yourself, and let the rest of the trade do what it must, okay? So push back right to where we started here. So we had the fake out to the downside, getting everybody bearish, coming back up, liquidating everybody, or, as in Nick's case, getting out in profit. Good job, bro. Good job, man. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here in the next half an hour. But I gotta slowly but surely wrap this up because I gotta go out today. First, I gotta go to the dentist to deal with this sore tooth, and then I gotta go hit some golf balls with my friend that I haven't seen in quite some time. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a great day, and it's all for the weekend. Hope you guys are all having a great Friday morning in this beautiful, beautiful world. Hope you're all blessed. Hope you're all not too stressed, and I hope you all are having a little fun. Okay, make sure to smile. Make sure to help other people. Be kind to one another. Spread that love, man. Spread that love. Kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a long way, and it's not easy to be nice to people. It's not, especially in traffic. Oh man, I was driving home last night, and it's like an 80 zone, and kilometers, not miles. So that would be like what 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, and people were just driving under the speed limit, and I'm like, this is unacceptable. Because don't you know I got somewhere to go? Oh man, and what happened was I told myself, you know what? Maybe they're a new driver. Maybe they don't know where they're going. Maybe they've missed their cutoff and they need to slow down and figure out where they're situated, you know? Have some compassion and empathy for the people who just don't know what they've done. We are the fortunate to be here, to have a computer, to be looking at a screen, pressing buy and sell, helping each other try to make money, creating a life of freedom for one another. We're very lucky. Count our blessings. Gratitude is an attitude. It is an action. We try to practice what we preach and give it away for free. Because that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Stragahard, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you in the chat, man. Coming through. Spreading love. Thank you for coming and swinging by and saying hello. Well, we had to bounce off this point of control, man. I think that was the trade setup. Right now, a little bit volatile. S&P is actually getting pushed back down. Could this be the fake to the upside like David just said? Have we come back up to liquidate just to dump it back on people's heads? Very interesting. It is Friday, baby. It is the last day of the week where we get to see some volatility. And if we do not break out from here, I think this will be a chop city over the weekend. We got our chop city. We like to make a hamburger, and we can see the chop cities within the burger, okay? So right now, no trade for me. Kind of stuck in the middle of the range. If you pull a fib from here to here, golden pocket. Yeah, of course. Okay. Continuation to the downside, possibly. Just coming back up to grab those shorts from this morning. Okay? I'll be in the Discord trying to help you guys find some trades. Found some trades for my damn self, too, okay? And hopefully together we can find something. But that's pretty much it for me today. Make sure to go and touch some grass today. Love one another. Spread the love. Check out Lunar Beach's Crypto. He's in the chat. Go check out his channel. Great guy. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for being here. Be kind to yourself. Otter gang. Otter gang gang. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Sunday, Go watch Lunar Beach's crypto. Learn how to swim.